Hello everyone, and welcome to TSW2. Today we will be reviewing the Southeastern high-speed DLC pack that is just released for TSW2. So let's get on with the review. As you can see in front of us, the lovely Class 395, or nicknamed Javelin. So this train is the fastest train in England and has top speeds of 160 miles an hour. Unfortunately, due to the actual line capacity, it is limited to 140. There's going to be a few parts to this review. There's going to be part 1, which is going to show how to set up the Javelin. There's going to be part 2 on pros and cons about the Javelin. Part 3 is going to be the honest thoughts on the Electro Stars. And then part 4 is going to be some other things that they could tweak to just make the game a little bit more realistic and probably a lot better. So let's start with part 1. So we are inside the cab of the Class 395 and, well, it's pretty nice cab if I'm honest. So now we can sit in the driver's seat. So I'm going to take it nice and slow in steps because this train is very complicated to actually set up. So let's just start with the basics. The master key, you put that in, you switch it. And then you'll need to go to using the arrow keys, or you can just get up. You need to come to this corner down here and turn on things like the KVB and the TVM. They are the French style signalling that you will get when you arrive at Ebbsfleet and in the St Pancras block, kind of. So also, just the basics, you need to turn on the AWS, the DSD, and the vigilance is actually stuck as on and you can't turn that off. Obviously the DRA is on and that's normal. So there's nothing that you can really do here. There's nothing you can do. So yeah, so now we can turn on our train, which is going to be very loud, so just be careful. You wait until that long low tone beep and then you can press Q. So now you have to press DC to get your line volt, obviously. So now we have MC, so we have power opportunity. So we have an opportunity for power. So now we press this pan up shoot or shoes down button. And now we've got line volt. So now we got a line volt. So if both of them lights are on at the same time, you've got electricity going through the train and into the rails at a very bad pace. So that's you don't want to keep it like that for long. So now we can actually open up our doors and turn our lights to day running. So now we can turn on cab lights and just get the train ready as such. This fan, you can just mess around with this. I don't really mind what you do. It just gives a little bit of ambience in the background when you're in the actual driver cab. So now we are like this. The train is ready to go, but there's a couple of things that you need to know. When you actually arrive at Ebbsfleet, when you arrive at Ebbsfleet, you don't need to do this at St Pancras. When you arrive at Ebbsfleet, you have to do a KVB test to make sure the modern signalling is working. You just have to hold that for a bit. It should start to beep at you, and then you just move it into the emergency brake position when you get that second beep. So yeah, other than that, that is kind of it. We can put the DRA on because that kind of needs to be done. So now we can go and kind of check out the passenger cabs. So the doors are very unique because they have its own like door opening sound, unlike Electro Stars and 802s and stuff. They all have the same. So there's no like 80, there's no like 802s or anything, 801s. There's no like different. It's just 1395. and that is it. It doesn't come in like any other thing, and Southeastern are the only company to actually own these trains, as well as have their own designated high speed line for it as well. So now, as you can see, it does say Britain's fastest, because it is, and it's actually quite a nice train. I believe it's made by Hitachi or something. So yeah. So now, we can move on to the next part of the review, which will be reviewing the 395. At Rochester, and now here is the Class 375, and yeah, let's get in the train, get it set up to go. It's basically every other Electrostar, so if you own the Southern DLC, you kind of know what to do. So it's basically the same as before. You use your arrow keys to get to different views, or you can just do it by hand. There goes the AWS and stuff, so just need 2 of them to be on. Now, one unique thing about this train is the PIS board, because you can manually set that to anything you want, really. So even stations that you can't even access in the DLC, you can actually set. So you can literally set it to Aldisham. No idea how to say that. It's my local operator. Oh god. Oh, okay, I broke the camera. Aldisham. So I can't even get to that station on here. So I guess now we can get our train set up with the lights. Now, there is a slight issue here, because the depot whistle is literally like every other depot whistle. Or no, just... okay, there we go. So, yeah, same with the 395 as well, it just has the normal depot whistle. And so now all my reviews can come up on screen, the pros and cons. And if I'm honest, with some more extra things, they could have done a little bit better on the sound, because the sounds are a little bit off. Because the 395 doesn't actually have the same exact sounds as the old 2014 edition, which is kind of sad, because I would say the 2014 edition on Train Simulator has actually got some better sounds. But I mean, if they want to change it, they can change it. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this review. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you lot next time. Goodbye.